out this Facebook group that I think is entirely a scam group. It's pretty wild. I've never been scammed before. This is as close as I've gotten. Luckily, I was able to get all of my money back. But uh, yeah, I just wanted to go through this page really quickly and sort of share what happened with me, where I made significant errors in judgment and hopefully save some people some grief. So I joined this baseball gloves buy and sell group. I've been buying a few gloves here and there, mostly at thrift stores and yard sales and whatever. Um, I was also looking for a couple of gloves. So uh, first, I joined this group, and I have a catcher's mitt I want to post. So I post it up here, and the my post gets listed as pending for a long time, for a couple of days. So eventually I just reach out to one of the um, admins, this guy named Ocean Wagon. I did not think a lot about this person's almost clearly fake name and said, hey, let me know if there's anything I have to do to get my post approved. And I also noticed another scammer on the page, which was sort of, this person's clearly a scammer on a baseball buy and sell page. So this person finally reaches back out to me, says effectively, sorry, we've got a lot of fake accounts. I said, I've got a 25,000 member page as well, which is true, and we get a lot of spammers. And he says they're relentless for real. And so anyway, a day or two later, I am on the page and I find this post, Tim's Ball, Gloves, and Gear. Okay. Uh, I look into his profile and I mean, he's got a ton of stuff that's sold and shipped. He's answering these posts relatively intelligently. Like a lot of times when I see scams, I'll be able to like DM the guy and be like, "Does this have the boopy bop?" And the guy will be like, "Yes, it has the boopy bop. You're gonna love the boopy bop." Uh, and so, this looked more legit to me than usual. The red flags I did see was that, he's only been on this page since May. But I figured, I just talked to that admin a couple of days ago. I'll just ping him. And like, he's a top contributor on this page. He has tons of posts. He's got a lot of stuff that says sold. Um, he's doing trades. He talks about being able to do local meetups. Like it didn't come off right away as a clear indication of fraud. So he posts up this $200 Heart of the Hide glove that I'm interested in. Looks like a lot of people are interested in it. Um, and I say, yeah, listen, I'd be interested in either trading or buying the glove outright. He didn't want to do the trade. He said 200 shipped. I said, great. First, I DM'd the original admin of the baseball page and asked if he's legit. He said, yeah, guy's sort of totally legit, whatever. And he says, Tim is legit. Um, so I move forward with it. And I send him payment, and I send it out payment via Venmo, but I use the goods and services. There's a small fee that the seller has to pay. I didn't ask about it, but I just covered it. It's $4 on 200 bucks. So I sent him $205. And that payment ends up getting held. And this guy basically is like, I can't ship this out until this payment releases. Here's where my significant lapse in judgment takes place. I basically am like, all right, well, I'll just cancel this one and I'll send it to you normally. And he says, that's fine, but send it to this other email address so it doesn't get held up again. And I was like, okay. I honestly, at this point, I'm not even sure what I'm thinking. Like I've never been caught in a scam and generally can smell these things out pretty quickly. So I send it over and immediately I sort of regret it. I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? So he sends me a photo at some point. Let me see if I can find this photo. He sends me a photo of it being boxed and ready for tracking, which seemed sort of likely, especially this looks like this is this guy's business. And I Google search that photo, and of course it comes back to like some cake company that's um, that's shipping out these things. So I immediately know it's a scam. I call Venmo. I'm able to get my $200 back that I sent sort of the friends and family way because it was so quick that I realized I had made a mistake. And then I'm able to file a claim, of course, for the goods and services since this is clearly a scammer and he's not sending me anything. But what threw me is that like the admins of this large page say, uh, the admins of this large page say, um, this is legit. Like, don't worry about this. Let me try and get back to this page. So then I take a look at the admins on this page, and they're all fake accounts. Divine Tolls, I mean, that's clearly fake. When you go and look at his profile, this is one of the biggest indicators of fake profiles is only one person's liked this photo, and it's him. Um, and he's got like just a handful of like a weird bag of friends. I guarantee DK Sportswear is probably fake as well. Look, I wonder who liked this photo. Divine Tolls. His tolls are divine. So when I go back, let's leave Divine Tolls here and look at the other admins on this page. Obviously, Ocean Wagon is probably fake. This is the guy who I trusted to tell me somebody was legit. When I look at his profile, uh, he's just, he's got nothing here. He went to Duke. He lives in Durham. He's from someplace in France. And I don't know what's happening here. He just found this big box of money at a gas station. Is that what's happening? And then he's also, I don't know, doing something fun here. So overall, this guy just looks super reliable. I thought I found something else on his page. Oh yeah, um, he's given one review to Gun Shop, tested, approved, and trusted. Good. Okay, thanks, Ocean Wagon. And uh, so obviously, you know, this is the two I could go through. The third, let's do it. Let's take a look at this guy. This is fantastic. This is basically this guy sending out a message about like be careful about scammers. You got to be really careful. And other people are messaging him like, "Hey, I've been scammed. Please reach out, help me." And it seemingly is doing nothing. I've also found a bunch of other. I mean, David Alba has two friends. When I look at his profile, um, same deal. One like, it's from David Alba. Who's gonna like this one? Ah, I like my own photo. I'm gonna put it up there. I like it. He's only got one friend. He's in Brazil. I thought I saw something else on him too that seems super sketchy. But I mean, this is obviously a fake account. So that's it. There's only 3 admins and moderators of this page, and they're all fake. And if you look through these members, it's gotta be 80% fake. It's bananas. So I don't know. I guess you know what the moral of the story is. Don't get tricked. Don't be a dum-dum like I am. And I hope this helps. And I guess I'm going to try and find another page. Oh, and by the way, while we've been on this guy, he says, uh, let me see that screen. So he says, why are you asking people to DM, by the way? Because I'm on this Tim Ball Gloves and Gear Place, and I've seen other people going down this rabbit hole, and I've said, hey, send me a DM. And then the DMs I've sent them is like, hey, pretty sure that dude's a scam. Don't send him any money, that type of thing. So he's probably figuring this out. This guy has my address. He's got all my information. I assume he's in another country. But I mean, I'm not, there's not a lot I can do to like convince other people that they're a scam, but I'd do my best to at least ping it out to a couple of people and try and keep cool. So anyway, don't be a dum dum like me. Good luck out there.